If you are thinking of escaping the rat race that is Toronto and moving to Barrie, but your job is still in downtown Toronto, you may want to look at taking the GO train and see if that can be an option for you for your daily commute. Taking the GO train is really only a good option if you work in the downtown core of Toronto. I mean, if you don't work in downtown Toronto, you could take the GO train to Union Station and then get on the TTC, subway, or streetcar and take that to your work, your final destination, but that would make for a long commute every day. That would be pretty brutal. Located at 833 Yonge Street, which is pretty much at the corner of Yonge Street and Mapleview Drive, the Barrie South GO train station is the largest of the two GO train stations in Barrie. Allendale Waterfront Station is the first stop on the Barrie GO line, but it's much smaller and has way less parking. As of December 2023, there are 7 trains departing the Barrie South GO station on weekday mornings. They start leaving at 5:27 a.m. and the last one departs Barrie at 9:11 a.m. And it takes just over 90 minutes to reach Union Station in Toronto. Returning in the afternoon, they start leaving Union Station at 3:53 p.m. and the last one leaves at 5:53 p.m. But there are only 5 trains returning to Barrie. I have no idea why there's less trains bringing people back to Barrie in the afternoon. You'd have to ask Metrolinx about that one. There are some trains at various other times throughout the weekdays, and there are some trains on a weekend if you want to go to Toronto to take in an event. That schedule is different than the regular weekday commuter schedule, so check the GO train website for the most up-to-date information. Parking is free with 615 spots available on a first-come, first-served basis. But judging by my visit there on a weekday afternoon, I don't think you're going to have to worry about getting a spot. This is what the parking lot looks like on a weekday, and this is what it looks like on a weekend. Before the pandemic and the work-from-home shift, this parking lot used to be pretty full during the week. There are heated shelters for you to wait in, as well as public washrooms. There's nice covered bicycle parking available with racks for you to lock your bike up. So when the weather is nice, or even when the weather is not nice, you can ride your bike to the station. There are local transit connections here, so once you get off a GO train, you can hop on a Barrie City Transit bus, and that will take you to your final destination. And since you are one of the first to board the train in the morning, you'll get your choice of seats because the train is empty. If you are still watching at this point and you like this video, hit the thumbs up, comment, or share this video to somebody who might like it too. The cost of a one-way trip to Union Station for a regular adult fare is $15.25 or $30.50 return. You would pay that much to park for the day in Toronto. So right there, it has paid for itself. But if you are going to Toronto on a weekend with your family or a group of people, you've got to do the math on this. Kids 12 and under ride the train for free, but 13 and up pay regular adult fare. So if you and your spouse want to take your 2 teenage kids to Toronto for the day, it's going to cost you over $120. At that point, I would consider driving down in my own vehicle because on a weekend, when there's no traffic, I can be in downtown Toronto in about an hour and 15 minutes. Sure, you're going to pay for parking, you're going to pay for your gas down there, but it's probably not going to cost you $120 to get down there. As for places to live near the GO station, there's not a lot of options right now. The closest houses are around a 10 to 15 minute walk away, but the area is changing rapidly and there's more new housing developments planned for the area. It is surrounded by a lot of vacant land, which will be developed in the future with mid and high density housing, apartment buildings, townhouses, stuff like that. My son has a job that is right near Union Station, and he takes the GO train on the days that he has to go into the office. It's a long day traveling to downtown Toronto, but the GO train makes it so much more relaxing than driving. So as you can see, taking the GO train from the Barrie South GO station can be a viable option to Highway 400 for your daily commute if you are considering escaping the rat race that is Toronto. Thank you for checking out this video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification before you click away.